The onion hit her face before she saw it coming. That's for serving cold soup to royalty. Prince Damien Blackstone wiped his hands on silk napkins while the entire dining hall watched. Know your place, kitchen rat. Aria kept her head down, onion juice stinging her eyes. Or maybe those were tears. After 3 years of this, she couldn't tell anymore. Clean it up, he commanded. With your hands. She did. Because that's what kitchen servants do. They obey. They survive. They pretend their hearts don't shatter when their fated mate treats them like garbage. Oh yes, Damien was her mate. The moon goddess's cruelest joke yet. He knew it too. Had known since her 18th birthday when the bond snapped into place. His first words? I'll never accept someone who reeks of grease and shame. But here's what Prince Damien didn't know. What nobody knew. Aria Dustborn wasn't her real name. You missed a spot. His beta, Marcus, kicked onion pieces toward her. The dining hall erupted in laughter. She cleaned that too. Silently. Always silently. Pathetic, Damien muttered, loud enough for everyone to hear. To think the moon goddess would pair me with someone so far beneath my station. I'd rather die than claim her. That night, Aria received a letter, delivered by a crow, not pack mail. The wax seal made her hands tremble. A golden dragon eating its own tail. The Drakmoor family crest. Her real family's crest. The letter was short. Your grandfather is dead. You are the last Drakmoor. Come home and claim your inheritance, or it goes to the state in 7 days. Elias Drakmoor, the richest wolf in 12 territories. The man who owned banks, armies, entire cities. The grandfather who'd hidden her away after her parents' assassination, changed her name, made her promise to stay invisible until he called. He never called, but death had. She left that night. No goodbye, no note, just vanished like smoke, the way kitchen servants do when they break too many dishes or steal too much bread. Nobody noticed for 3 days. Where's the kitchen rat? Damien asked during dinner, annoyed his favourite target was missing. She ran off, the head cook shrugged. Probably couldn't handle the work anymore. He felt it though, the bond stretching with distance, the emptiness where her presence should be. Not that he cared. Not that he'd ever admit to waking up in cold sweats, his wolf howling for its rejected mate. 6 months passed. The Blackstone pack was broke. Damien's father, the Alpha King, had made bad investments, borrowed from the wrong wolves. The pack was 3 days from bankruptcy when Salvation arrived. A convoy of black cars, military grade, the kind that cost more than most packs earned in a year. From the centre vehicle she emerged, but she didn't look like Aria anymore. Designer clothes that probably cost more than the pack's monthly budget. Hair that used to hang limp now styled perfectly. The smell of onions replaced by expensive perfume that made wolves drunk just breathing it. Impossible, Marcus whispered. Hello, Blackstone Pack. Her voice carried authority now, the kind backed by unlimited resources. I heard you needed a sponsor. Damien stood frozen. The bond, dormant for months, roared to life. But something was different. She'd changed on a molecular level. The weakness he'd always sensed, gone, replaced by something that made his wolf submit. Aria? Lady Drakmoor, she corrected. And you are? The disrespect hit harder than any punch. She knew exactly who he was. I'm the prince of a bankrupt pack. She pulled out a tablet, scrolling casually. 3 million in debt, assets frozen, warriors about to abandon ship. She looked up. Did I miss anything? How? I own the banks you owe. Technically, I own you. She smiled. It wasn't kind. But I'm feeling generous. I'll bail you out. Full debt forgiveness, monthly stipends, Military protection. What's the catch? The Alpha King stepped forward. Simple. I want a formal apology. From your son. Publicly. On his knees. The hall went silent. Princes didn't kneel. Not to anyone except the moon goddess herself. Never, Damien snarled. Okay, she turned to leave. Good luck with the creditors. They arrive tomorrow to seize assets, starting with the palace. Wait, the Alpha King grabbed Damien's shoulder. Son, apologize. Father, the pack comes first, always. Damien's jaw clenched. His pride warred with duty. But seeing his father's desperate eyes, the pack members' fearful faces, he had no choice. He dropped to one knee. I apologize. For? She stood over him, waiting. For treating you poorly. Try again, with specifics. His face burned. For calling you unworthy. For throwing food at you. For rejecting you publicly. And for being blind to your true worth. Better, Aria circled him slowly. But not enough. What more do you want? Damien's voice cracked. Nothing from you. She pulled out contracts. The pack accepts my terms or it collapses. You? You're irrelevant. The Alpha King signed immediately. 3 billion in aid. Enough to make Blackstone the richest pack again. The price? Aria owned 51% of all decisions. Congratulations, she said. You now work for me. You can't, Damien began. Can't what? Buy the pack you were sinking? She laughed. Your father already sold it. To the girl who used to smell like onions. Her guards, elite wolves trained like assassins, spread through the palace. They answered only to her. My lady, one murmured, your suite is ready. Suite? The Alpha King echoed. Oh, didn't I mention? Part of the agreement includes residence. I'll live on the top floor. The princes form a wing. That's mine, Damien snapped. Was. Section 37. She headed for the stairs. You can move to the servants' quarters. I hear a storage room is open. The bond pulsed painfully in Damien's chest. His wolf clawed to follow her. She's your mate, his father whispered. Fix it. She was nobody, a servant, Damien spat. How was I supposed to know? That appearances lie? The Alpha King's voice was cold. That humility has value. You rejected a Drakmoor heir because she smelled like honest work. In the weeks that followed, Aria transformed the pack. Schools upgraded, hospitals expanded, warriors trained by her private militia. Blackstone flourished under the girl they used to mock. Damien tried to apologize. Flowers, she sent to the infirmary. Gifts, she handed out to staff. Love letters, used as fire starter. One afternoon he cornered her. Please, talk to me. We're talking. You know what I mean. The bond. The bond you humiliated me over. The one you spat on while I cleaned your mess. She stepped close, her aura intoxicating. That bond? I was wrong. Yes, you were. I've changed. Just give me one chance. Changed? Her eyes narrowed. You only want me now because I'm powerful. I was your mate when I scraped floors. Where was this energy then? He had no answer. Here's the truth, Prince Damien. You care about status, not souls. She pulled out her phone. Speaking of which, someone wants to meet you. A tall man entered, wearing the crest of the Northern Territories. This is Alpha Roman, Aria said. He's been courting me properly. Damien's wolf nearly broke free. You can't. We're mates. No, we were potentially mates. You destroyed that potential. She took Roman's arm. I'm choosing someone who valued me even when I had nothing." "You knew her before?" Damien asked weakly. Roman nodded. 3 years ago, she catered an event for us, treated every guest with respect despite being exhausted and ignored. I never forgot her. "But the bond can be severed," Aria said calmly. "I've begun the ritual." Damien fell to his knees again, this time from pure desperation. "Please, I'll do anything." "Anything?" Her voice softened, but only slightly. "Then let me go. Sign the severance papers." "I can't." "Then suffer," she said simply, "the way I suffered for years." She and Roman walked toward the exit. Halfway there, she paused. "Oh, Damien, one last thing." She turned, smiling coldly. "You're assigned to kitchen duty. 4 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. I'll deduct from the pack's stipend." "You can't be serious." "Deadly. You'll work where I worked. Smell what I smelled. Live what I lived." Her gaze was ice. "Consider it your education." The prince who once mocked her now had to scrub floors for minimum wage. And the girl he'd called unworthy now owned his palace, his pack, and his pride. "Welcome to your new life, Prince," she said. "Hope you like onions."